I am DEEVENOM. Thank you all for joining me, or thank you guys in advance if you do decide to join, the live chat. I won't be here for too long. I'm at the laundromat, and it is so hot out here where I'm at. I have the car running, wasting gas with the air on. But anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know that we are just about moved out of the apartment. I have about one load left, and I will, take that to storage after I get done with laundry, and I will then focus on my birds. Their cage is a little bit too big to fit in my car, so I'm going to have to get a carrier cage. And yeah, we're ready to transition. I got very emotional while I was in the apartment, and I'm not sure if this has happened to any of you guys, but when you give up people, places, and things that no longer serve your higher purpose or your life in general, it can be a little touchy feely in regard to emotions. And there were a lot of good times in the apartment. Well, no, there were a handful of good times in the apartment that I'm about to get ready to depart from. But mostly it was drug induced, scallywag induced, a lot of paranoia due to, my methamphetamine abuse. Just a lot of angry, unbalanced, dark emotions. Like a lot of people that go through certain things in certain places, especially the home front, when you get into it with your neighbors or whatever. Not that I got into it with my neighbors, but energy wise, we definitely did not like each other. But to come down the street or turn the corner to the apartment that I'm getting ready to depart from brought about certain energy. Hey, Liam, how are you? I was thinking about you a couple of days ago. How's everything going? Hello, I see 3 people are in here. Thank you guys very much. Hello, I can't, Carpe, I think I pronounced it right. How are you? Good, Liam. I'm glad that you're doing great. I'm at the laundromat. I was just reaching out to you guys. Thank you for the thumbs up. I was just reaching out to you guys while I had a break. As you all know, hi Finn, how are you doing? As you all know, because my platform is just not my platform, as all of ours, we're in the process of moving. I've been at this, yeah, I choose to be different. And my hairstyle kind of gives me, it's my own definitive look, so to speak. But yeah. Anyway, matter of fact, let me just say this. Anyone that comes in here with disrespect towards me or anyone else, I will be screenshotting this and sending it over to YouTube. I'm not going to have that on my platform. I did this the other day on my podcasting platform because someone came on there being very disrespectful towards people's nationalities, race, sexuality. I mean, just some of everything. And I'm not going to have it. So let me go ahead and screenshot what this person said and go ahead and send that over to YouTube, and they can deal with your ass, because I'm not going to have any form of disrespect on my platform. All right, it says this message is held for review. Hold on one second. Okay, and let me go ahead and screenshot this one as well. Okay. All right. So anyway, moving on. Like I was saying, we're in the process of moving, and it's been a very trying period for myself, especially for any addict out there that is giving up a life that they've been accustomed to for a long time. And, me looking at that apartment and seeing, it empty, and knowing that I'm 111, hold on. 111 New beginnings, abundance, leadership, all of that right there. Perfect. Thank you, universe, for coming through with that confirmation. But okay, let me see what's going on. I'm happy for your move. Thank you, chat. CP. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh wait. Oh, you were the one that was being disrespectful. You know what? The person that I reported on my podcasting platform, they came live on my chat, and after I kicked them off, they apologized for their actions. And silly me, I believed them instead of believing their true character the first time. I allowed them back on my platform only for them to be just as stupid as they were the first time that they were on my platform. I'm not calling you stupid or anything, but I'm over accepting people's apologies or whatever because of the way that. I mean, my whole thing is, if you feel a particular way about yourself internally, don't project that on other people and try to force them to deal with your energies. That's all I'm saying. Okay, there's another message that's being held for review. I'm not even going to look at it because I'm pretty sure it's something disrespectful. Once again, YouTube can deal with that. That's why I put that particular feature on here. For anyone that comes on here being disrespectful, YouTube can go ahead and deal with it. Hello, Sally Fisher. How are you? Where did Liam go? Someone said, good, where from? I'm in the Arizona area. Let me go ahead and screenshot this one. Douglas Price. There are plenty of other platforms that you can take your lame ass to. So why don't you just do that? If I'm that boring, move along. It's that simple. We have choices. God gave us free will. You have a free will to take your dumb lame ass somewhere else instead of being on my platform. It's as simple as that. You making that comment was just as lame as, people such as yourself are so motherfucking lame. I promise you. I'm glad you're doing good, Sally. Hello, Muhammad. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And once again, this person is leaving a comment. Obviously, my energy is doing something because you're still here and you're still commenting. So obviously, I'm doing something right because you haven't went anywhere yet. So pop my collar. Oh, you don't have to say anything, chat. Let him continue to show his true characters in regard to being ignorant. I try to live in a 5D conscious mind frame, and I refuse to lower my vibrations to meet someone else's ignorance. Sorry, sorry you thought that, but wrong person. Okay, you said, did that and I got banned by many streamers. Well, who wants to deal with, like I said, the energies? There are so many people in this world that are walking around feeling a particular way about them damn selves, but they want to put other people down to lift themselves up. And that is so lame to me. You know what I'm saying? It's just deal with your shit. That's like me trying to project all the energies that I accumulated under the influence of methamphetamine, putting that on other people to deal with. I done that, and I had a friend literally cuss my ass out because I was projecting all of those energies off on them to deal with, and that's not fair for that's not fair for other people, because we all have our own energies and stuff to deal with. And the last thing that I want to deal with is someone else's energies that, especially negative. What do I do for a living? I work for individuals that are intellectually challenged and or special needs. That's where God placed me. I wanted to originally work for people of addiction because that's where I come from. But at this particular moment, I am helping individuals with intellectual challenges and disability, other disabilities, have a better life for themselves. Oh, and then you talk back there, all emotional, saying they want to fight. I'm not worried about nobody wanting to fight. Who are you? It. I'm not sure if that comment was for me or for whomever else, but I don't worry about anybody trying to fight me or anything like that. I'm very spiritually protected, and when you cross boundaries with the chosen one, the universe comes back twice fold. And don't say nothing when you start losing jobs, relationships, your motherfucking life. Any type of shit like that. You just don't do it with the chosen one. I'm very spiritually protected. I don't have to. I don't have to prove how protected I am by the spiritual realm to anyone. Anybody. I mean, I've been in a local magazine here in my local area. My podcast is doing great. I'm receiving huge blessings. So there's no need for me to be low vibrational for any motherfucking thing. The spirit realm has provided all of that for me. I don't apologize if you guys don't have that same type of phenomenal experiences in your own life. Maybe you need to level up and be a little bit more spiritual, and perhaps you can get the same type of blessings that I'm receiving. But don't knock the next person because they are receiving divine blessings and you're not. Now, where did Liam go? I enjoy talking to Liam. I enjoy talking to anyone that's on a positive note that comes with good light, positive energies, and good vibrations. Those are the individuals that I want to talk to. Okay, so my clothes should be just about done. I will sit here for about 5 more minutes and then I will do what I need to do and go from there. But anyway, thanks to all of the good energies in here that are spreading good positive messages and stuff like that. I appreciate you guys the most. But anyway, my main purpose of coming on here is to reach out to the addicts that are still suffering in silence, not to play ignorant games with ignorant ass people that have ignorant ass comments to make. There are individuals in this world that really do need help, and they're suffering, and this is my spiritual contract to not only be on this platform, but to be on, my podcasting platform and all that, and use my life as a vessel in order to help those other individuals that need guidance, departing from their addiction relapse phase into their recovery phase. There are so many different phenomenal blessings that are happening for me, and I don't want to experience this by myself type scenario. I want all of my addicts out there that are suffering to receive this same form of magic, because it's out there. It's just a matter of surrendering your battle of addiction to whatever higher power that's a higher power to you. It doesn't have to necessarily be God. It could be your damn dog. It could be your car. It could be whatever. It could be your fucking clothing. It's just as long as you have some form of higher power to surrender that addiction to, things will uplift for you. Myself personally, I surrender my battle, and I told you guys this on several occasions, to the spirit realm. My thing is, man has some answers to some things, but the spirit realm was here way before we were even created. How the fuck do you think we were created? The spirit realm created us. God created us. Man did not create God. God created man. And I just knew for my own personal well-being to surrender my battle of addiction to that spirit realm. And once I did this, that's when the spirit realm opened up doors in regard to 12-step meetings and different organizations like Recovia, where I graduated from their intensive active care program, and other different organizations. This is why I entered into some training courses, and once I complete them, one of the courses will be internationally certified. I will be a Zen practitioner, so to speak, and I will learn about meditation, other different things. And then I took a course in mirror work, which is basically like shadow working, meditation, working on yourself, things of that nature. And I want to incorporate what I learn into my own form of, I guess, therapy for my addicts out there. I don't want to say too much, but, the invisible is always helping. And, you just have to be a believer. And there's so many people that are walking this world blind in a motherfucker that just do not believe. And this is why they have miserable motherfucking lives. I hate to say it, but, oh, Robin, I work for a company that centers around helping intellectually challenged and or special needs people. That's what I do. So I serve, I do God's work, and I serve these people. Even though I want to serve my people of addiction, I serve these individuals that can't serve themselves. A lot of these individuals have physical disabilities and speech disabilities. Some of them are choke hazards. I mean, they go through a lot. And I promise you, these people are some of the happiest individuals in this world. They could teach some of the individuals in this particular chat a couple of things. Like I said, they come from a lot of different ailments and disabilities or whatever, but at the same time, they're smiling and they're happy and they're highly vibrational. They're joyful. And I would rather be around them than be around some of these bitter ass people that have nothing to do except release negative energies into the world by trying to cut somebody down with their words. But yeah, that's what I do, Robin. And thanks for your question. I really do appreciate it. And thanks for whoever gave me the thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. And, feel free. And, I'm not here to influence any of you guys. You give me a thumbs up because you want to give me a thumbs up. And I do appreciate, any love out there. And I even appreciate the love from the haters. There's people such as you that keep me going and keep my light shining and keep my vibrations high and keep me challenging myself and whatever. So thank you guys very much for your negative comments. I appreciate it. It's motivation. I promise you, it is motivation. All right. So I'm going to get in here and check my clothing. All right. I see there's one person in here. Hello, whoever you are. I appreciate your love, light, and energies. I was just about to depart and go, check my laundry. I told you guys, when I first started, I wasn't going to be here, too long because, we're in the process of moving. So I want to stay focused and get that done. Get the last bit of, stuff out of that apartment and get to this hotel. We have a nice hotel with a nice bed and sofa bed and refrigerator stove and all of that shit. I remember sometime last year, I was homeless, when I was dealing with housing, trying to get my livelihood together. And I was sleeping in my car and some of everything else. Even though my apartment is not fully renovated yet and I have to put money into a hotel, I'm blessed to be able to have a job and get a hotel room for a week or so, compared to a couple of years ago when I was working at the airport here in Arizona, and I ended up quitting for various different reasons, and I couldn't keep myself afloat. And I ended up sleeping in my car and whatever else until I got the keys to my then apartment. So I'm very, very grateful that I can at least take myself and my birds and we can go somewhere and relax until otherwise. All right, you guys, I'm going to end this. Thank whoever you are that comes and goes. You're the only person in here, but I really do appreciate whoever you are. Thank you very much. Anyway, I'm going to end this, you guys. Thanks for any support. Thanks for thanks to all of the individuals that gave me a thumbs up. I really do appreciate it very much. And to all of the haters out there, thank you guys as well. Like I said, you guys are Kelly. What is her name? Kelly Rowland. Motivation. So, yeah. Anyway, y'all have a good one. Namaste. Happy sober living. And oh, you guys got this, my addicts that are still suffering in silence. All right. Bye-bye.